choice, a chance.
There's your chance. Take it.
I'm grateful.
The day will come when you won't be.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Back again with another episode on the most viewed episodes of The Walking Dead history. Today is number 10. So we're 10 days away from the season 7 premiere of The Walking Dead. Today is season 5, episode 13, entitled Forget. 14.53 million viewers. Alright, guys, this is the episode right after they got to Alexandria, right after they get settled in and everything. And Rick and Michonne, the constable, they named the constable and everything. Rick, Carol, and Daryl actually are kind of scheming. They go outside the walls and they're having like a little meeting. They're kind of scheming that they're going to try to steal their guns back, because when they first got to Alexandria, they all gave up their guns. I mean, unless they go outside the walls or something, then they would get their guns. But of course, you know how our survivors are. They want their guns on them at all times, which I don't blame them. You know, that only makes sense in the zombie apocalypse. But so they're kind of scheming that, and they kind of, because they're gonna be, there's a party later on in Deanna's and at that night, and Carol's like, well, you know, during the party I'll kind of sneak away and I'll go to the armory and I can, you know, I know exactly where it's kept and everything, and you know I can get some guns and everything. So she plans on doing that. So they're having a little party and everything, and she sneaks away, and of course Jesse's son Sam follows her and kind of sees what she's doing, and she kind of blackmails him, like, you know, don't say anything and I'll bake you some more cookies, because she's been like the baker, like the just the all around, like, do everything like a mom figure at Alexandria. She's trying to blend in, because we know Carol's a badass, so she's trying not to show her cards to these people and stuff. So, you know, she's actually, you know, she baked some cookies for the party and everything, and of course this kid's like, oh, you know, I want more cookies. And she basically tells him, you know, you can't tell anybody what you're seeing here. And, you know, of course, I'll bake you some more cookies, whatever. And she says, you know, you can't tell anybody. And he hears somebody, well, I need to tell my mom. And basically Carol's like, no, you don't. And if you do, she kind of just tells this horrible thing to this kid about he's going to wake up outside the walls. He's going to be tied to a tree. And then walkers are going to be, you know, killing, you know, biting, you know, whatever, you know, fucking crazy, you know. This kid is just scared shitless. So pretty funny part of the episode. But also in this episode, Aaron and Daryl are out. Or Daryl was actually out like hunting, or, you know, he was just outside the walls, and Daryl accused him of following him and everything, and they end up actually, you know, kind of bonding when they were out there and everything. And when they get back to Alexandria, Aaron actually offers him to be a fellow recruiter to help him recruit people, because he thinks that Daryl knows, he can see the good, you know, good people. He can tell them the good people from the bad people, basically. And so Daryl agrees. You know, he said, you know, what else? I got nothing else to do, you know. And Daryl actually gets a new bike, because Aaron has bike parts and stuff in his garage and stuff at Alexandria. And then Daryl ends up, you know, getting the pieces and putting it all back together. So like the next time we see him, he got himself a new kind of custom bike. So that's kind of cool, because he had lost his motorcycle in the prison whenever the prison was overrun and everything. So that was kind of cool to see. Like I said, the end of this episode was Rick is kind of walking down the street, and he sees Jesse, and he waves at her, and she waves back. But then, you know, Pete, her husband, is with her. And Rick just kind of, like, his grin and everything kind of just goes to a foul look. He has like a foul look on his face. He just looks pissed, and he kind of grabs for his gun that's in his back waistband, because he had it in his waistband because they were out scheming again, or they were still talking about, you know, how they were, you know, the guns, and, you know, the guns that they had, that Carol had, you know, taken and everything. They were just, you know, touching base on that, all that stuff. And when he had come back, he had like a little revolver in his back waistband, and he kind of grabbed for it. So that was kind of like, you know, you could tell from right then that Pete probably wasn't long for the road. He was gonna, in one fuck up, and Rick was gonna, like, you know, out of there. But anyways, guys, like I said, as always, I appreciate you checking this out, and I will be back tomorrow for number 9 on the list. Y'all be good. I will holler at y'all soon.
my pants yet?